What is up, guys? Wraith here, Grey Bearded Gaming, and we are not off to the most auspicious start this evening. A couple of bad pulls, and Befallen tried to get some group action going, joined up with some guys. Had a couple bad pulls. Things happen, it's not the end of the world. On one of the second bad pulls, unfortunately, by the time I realized what was happening, everybody else was taking off. I was behind the curve for running for my life. And by the time I ran all the way out, I became the target of a lot of things' attention. And once I started getting dotted up, I was therefore in a lot of trouble. Because I actually made it through the zone, walked outside, promptly kicked the bucket. Kind of is what it is. It's one of the perils of Befallen. We just talked about it the other day with, the trains everywhere. Well, this time we were the conductor. I say except we had a small group. We did lose one of the guys, but let's make a corpse recovery, see if we can actually get something slightly more productive than croaking going on. So I was actually trying to get the next key so I could work my way down when I joined the guys. And again, we kind of skipped past that the first time, ran to the next Shadow Knight room, cleared that room pretty well. And then when we tried to go back, the first train that we did was caused by a bad pull. Something fell down the pit and aggroed everything underneath it. The second bad pull, unfortunately, was the fear. So let's see what happens here. There's my pitiful little corpse. Let's see if we get everything put back together, rebuff, see if we can have slightly better luck. We'll check back in with you guys here in a bit. Well, gang, that was not our best night ever. So we opened up with a corpse run, unfortunately. So we went back to Befallen. We were doing pretty good. Ran into a couple of guys. Said, "Oh, let's group up." We grouped up. Promptly got in over our heads. Tried to trade the zone. We had some bigger guys at the zone, so for whatever reason, I was like, oh, looked like everything had stopped when I kind of bridged that staircase. Looked like everything was nice and calm. I thought maybe the big guy was taking care of it. I saw one of the other guys in the group. I'm like, all right, it's under control. Turned to fight, got pile drived, got more dots on me, and, of course, made it to the zone and promptly croaked on the other side before I even got to heal on myself. And then, unfortunately, later on in the night, like I said, we lost one of the group members. We backed off to a slightly safer room, and unfortunately, we had a pretty decent run there for a while, and then we had some back-to-back pulls. We got an aggro, I don't know, through a wall or whether he was a room spawn. I didn't quite see. We'd finished off one of the stronger guys that we had. I was fighting the second dude, and then you could kind of see at the end on the other side. So, yeah, 2 nights in one life. Excuse me. 2 lives in one night. Not our best work for a while. It's been quite a while since we've had that much disaster, if you will, in one video. So we're going to call that a night and run away before we cash in the rest of our chips. The only thing positive, honestly, that I can say about all of it is at least the zone modifier for Befallen is so good that even with the deaths, I still ended up slightly above on the yellow bar experience line. So still moving forward, but we're down to just 1 life. So now we have to decide, do we try to pamper and baby and hold that life, or do we keep trying to do what I was trying to do to start with, which was work my way through the Shadow Knights and see if I could get all the keys. What are your thoughts, guys? Like I said, we have 1 left. Let me know what you think down below. As always, if you like what we're doing, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Again, what do you think, guys? Do we pamper the life and hold on to it? Or do we try to finish our mission of making it to the basement of Befallen? Let me know down below. I think we're going to call it here. Not necessarily going to call it a good night, but we'll call it at least a good adventure. I think I'm an honorary train conductor at this point, and we will see you guys next time. Night, guys.